I took a break from posting on YouTube because I'd been doing it consistently day and day for the most part for a couple months. And I got to the conclusion about 39 days ago that I needed to work on myself. I needed to change for the better direction of my life. I didn't know how long I was going to be gone for. I expected I'd be taking a break for at least a month or two, around there. I didn't need much longer than that. I just needed to work on myself. I wanted to change, And the first step to becoming a better version of myself was I needed to find a job because it had been so difficult. But the reason it had been so difficult was because I wasn't putting all of my time into finding a job. I'd been doing a bunch of things all at once, but I needed to take a step back. I needed to take a step back and just work on getting that job. And I did. So I have a job now. That's the biggest change in my life right now. And I've realized that when I'm working, I feel a lot happier about myself. I feel more confident in myself as well. I have less time to worry about things. And then on top of that, the things that I usually worry about, now that I'm working, it just gives me a new perspective of, okay, you don't have really anything to worry about, because I'm a very anxious person, but I think working really does just help with my anxiety issues. I'm not as anxious now. I'm not as stressed right now. Dropped a controller. Oops. I'm not as stressed right now, and I'm not anxious right now. I feel content with myself. I feel happy that I've gotten that next step in my life. I feel very blessed to have the opportunity that I was given. I had just gone asking around people to what they did for work, just asking, because that's how you can get jobs. That's how you land jobs sometimes, is just connecting with the people that you already know, making connections that way. And that's what happened for me. I feel very fortunate that that's how it went, Not everyone just has a connection like that, but I was able to find someone that I knew years ago and just ask them, and that's how I got the spot in my job. And I feel very glad for the opportunity to learn about the trade that I'm in right now. And the confidence and joy that I'm getting from doing this type of work I feel very proud to just be contributing my time like this now. And another thing that I've realized is that time goes by just as fast if you're working or if you're not working. That's what I've realized. I thought every single day was just now going to be a drag. I thought every single day of my working days were just going to be excruciatingly boring and lifeless. That's not what it feels like. It doesn't feel like that at all, because I found the right spot. I'm not working some lifeless retail job. I'm working in the trades now. And I feel so much more fulfilled to be doing that line of work than an office job or something like that. I'm not saying there's issues with those types of jobs, like office jobs. It's just not for me, So I found the trades, and now I feel so much more fulfilled. And I think I'm going to go back to posting every day now that I have made this huge leap in progress. 39 days ago, when I was still doing this every day, I felt like I was in a pit. I was stuck, and I was just dwelling on the past. And I wasn't making any progress in anything because I was just sitting there doing nothing. And I'm very glad that I made this giant change to my life, and now I can start implementing other things on top of having a job, Right now I'm just getting used to working every day, but after getting used to, just working, it'll become a normal part of my life again. After that, I just want to, start posting every day, start finding some new hobbies and this and that, and just explore life and what it has to offer. I wouldn't say I've gotten a completely new mindset. I'm still the same person I was 39 days ago, but I think I've just added a layer of understanding to how life is now. And it really just comes down to what kind of perspective you want to have. You're not forced to have a certain perspective on life. It's just what you make it out to be, essentially. And I think having the positive mindset really does help, because I could just go to work every day and complain, but where does that get you at the end of the day? The way I go into my days right now, like when I wake up at 5:30 to get ready for work and all that, I'm thinking to myself, this is me going out to do some work that I'm kind of interested in, actually. And on top of that, I get to make connections with all the people that I'm already working with. I get to make relationships with all of those people. Maybe I can make their day better somehow, you know? That's what I've been thinking lately. So, yeah, that's how things are right now. I'm still trying to cut out those filler words. So, yeah, all of those things. It's really difficult. I'm not perfect, but, you know, I'm just trying to better my communication skills. It's one of those things that anyone would benefit from having. It's just communication skills. So that's why I'm also glad that I'm working. I get to practice my communication skills with all sorts of people that I see every single day. So that's where I've been in life. Let me know if how things are going for your guys' life. Whoever's seeing this, just let me know. How's it going? Anyways, take care.